Hello, welcome back. Last time I learned about chain pulling, and I'm glad that ordeal's done because I had some trouble with it. But what do we have today? Trapdoors. Hot tiles. A decoy way over here, so some influence. So as soon as I take any turns, you're going to do this. And just sort of sit there. A roach queen. A caber, a speed potion. 2 brains. Okay, there's a lot going on here. So I can choose when the Roach Queen starts spawning things. Something I note, there have been 0 Tarstuff mothers so far. That's probably, if I were to guess, could very well be the theme of the next level. Which I'll probably be on soon, because this might just be the last room in here. Maybe. If the shape holds. Okay, so, there was a room earlier in this level where a speed potion was unnecessary. I'm going to assume that I... Oh, brains! You will not look at that because you're brained and you know where I am. Of course. Okay. Never mind. Then what's the decoy for? Well, maybe when the brains are dead, it'll do something. So what opens this? Somebody's stuck there. At first glance... feels like a suggestion of a thing to do might be to put a gel baby here, a gel baby here, and the roach queen there, and B3B in this region to take care of that. There are trapdoors also. So Caber lets me both push and kill. I don't know what the evil eye's for. Okay, so overall what I'm trying to do is to get this plate held. Well, this is just a wall. Get this plate held while... Yeah, for a while I go down there and kill this brain. Things can happen after I kill this brain if I need, like, monsters to come to me. I'm not sure if that's what I want, though. Now... what does a brained roach queen do? Let's just observe for a moment. You at least do that much. Once you're there, where do you desire to move? Well, I got unbrained, so that didn't mean anything. However, could it? Well, not if the plate is still held. Like, if I'm here... Wait, you still... You still tried to move northeast? Wait, hang on. I was on a door, and that counted as, something. Okay, so now you're making that diagonal, which would not work with the pattern I was planning, which would have a thing there and there. Okay. Okay, so... we're doing Roach Queen and Brain Tricks, huh? The problem is, in my bag of tricks, I'm not finding one that fits this situation exactly. I might have to learn a new trick. Hold up. I have an evil eye. Why can't I just... I assume there's a reason, but why can't I just... do this? Well, other than that, that's an irrelevant problem. Here, go away. So yeah, what stops me from just doing this? You wake up... Oh, the decoy does! Oh, that's funny. Okay, and I can't block the... That's what the decoy is for, so the evil eye will see it if it sits there. Okay, and there are no... a monster is not high enough to block an evil eye's vision. There are no walls I can move around to put in the way of that. Okay. So, that's silly. I like it. Okay, so you're for parking somewhere else, I would presume. See, whatever I do, the shortest path from here to me when I'm down here is gonna be this way. I get trapdoors for laying down some sort of paths elsewhere. But like, a gel baby who wants to get to me here will never decide to go through a trapdoor path first. It'll just take the direct route. So I can't lay down a maze here, and like, I was thinking I could put an evil eye like here at the entrance of a maze, you know, drop those, have this snake around or something. Have that be the most appealing path to me, then a gel baby is here trying to move that way, then another is here trying to move that way. They're bumping into each other, and that's still in line with the decoy, so that wouldn't work anyway. Okay. What's the Roach Queen for? I don't know. So nothing really changes when I kill this brain. I just need this held for pretty much an indefinite amount of time. Oscillating would be fine too. 2 separate press release events far enough apart in time and not sensitive to my position would also do the job. However, I don't think I'm going to get such a thing. Roach Queen could create roaches. This solution could involve those things. I suspect, just looking at this, that her fleeing behavior is meant to be more important, though. Also, these are Roach Queen traps, so she'll die if she hits the back wall. Which might be a thing that I want, because I may be, like, killing a brain with a queen out of reach so that she'll go here and die in those. I doubt that makes any sense. Anyway, so, bag of tricks. Has nothing for me, so I need to learn a new trick. Okay. What sort of thing do I desire? So, working backwards, kill all the monsters and exit the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can kill 4, 5 straightforwardly, but you're out of the way. In the way of you is this door. This door is only opened by this plate being held. This plate being held has to either be done 2 separate times, split significantly apart in time and not sensitive to my position, or has to be held continuously while I am to the southwest of it. For like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Basically infinity turns. You know, get to the double digits, it might as well be infinite. Most of the time, not always. Alright, so candidates for holding this plate. Roach Queen, Roach Egg, Live Roach. Eggs are alive, I guess, but you know, fully grown Roach. Gel Baby, Evil Eye. I'm going to strike Evil Eye from that list because it will not hold still. Thing is, none of these monsters will either. An Evil Eye is not stubborn in its pathfinding. Ah, here's an idea. Yes, here's an idea. Let's try something. I don't think I can make this work just as is, especially because it involves killing the main item of interest in the room. However, I'm going to try it anyway, because I want to discover why it won't work. Ah! I need you. You are actually crucial for this. So what specifically is wrong with... Oh, well that's too far away for one thing. And the Evil Eye would burn if it was sitting there, and I don't have anything else that'll hold still. But you could see how that Gel Baby was sticking to that Evil Eye. So if I just did that in a different spot... Which is annoying to set up because it's 2 at a time and... Okay, let's see. If I went here and then got you to be in a friendlier orientation... Ooh, right, I can turn on hot tiles when I'm speed pushing. How fancy. Oh, you went not the way I wanted you to go. Alright, well, anyway, that's the concept. You stick to that, and I stay in this diagonal, and therefore you will be stable there forever. And if I got you there, you'd be stable there forever, and if I had another, that'd be stable there forever. However, I'm 1 Gel Baby short of that working. Or one tile long of that, one hot tile long of that working. But the way this diagonal lines up implies that that's the sort of thing I do want to think about. How could a Roach Queen improve that situation? Now, hold on, I have a speed potion, so those 18 or 19 turns I counted could actually be cut down to 9. Single digit, maybe not, might as well be infinity. Roach Queens, Roach Eggs take 5 turns to grow up, I think. So if I had you lay on this pressure plate, that wouldn't be long enough on its own for getting down there. Brain's preference for orthogonal movement could lead to someone wandering from here to there when I'm in this diagonal. But why would anyone stay there for a long period of time? Okay, so I tried one idea. It doesn't work because there's too many hot tiles or too few tar babies or something. And it doesn't make use of the Roach Queen. Okay. Let's try chipping at this from another angle and asking, what could the Roach Queen be good for? She flees from me in a way that's weird and annoying and hard to predict when under brain influence. So let me just remember, how does Roach Queen behave under brain influence? When in this diagonal, you go directly away from me. Alright, gel babies, you're getting in the way of this test. Go away. I'll play with you later. So you're indecisive here. On this turn, you do make a sliding move. Like, usually brain... When this happens, this means the brain failed to correctly tell you where to go. I need to, like, go to advanced concepts and study up on the interaction between Roach Queens and brains. Is there a... Is this in the Deadly Browser of Death? Tell me about brained Roach Queens. Been a while since I looked at this page. For a Roach Queen, the brain looks at the first move that it would try giving to the Roach Queen if she were a roach, excluding weight. The brain then orders... There's a missing period here. The brain then orders the queen to move in the opposite direction with a small exception. If the queen would have been told to move vertically, it orders the queen to move diagonally, vertically, and toward the vertical line passing through the center of the room. And if the queen has been told to move horizontally, it orders the queen to move diagonally, horizontally, blah blah blah. The queen then tries to move in the direction suggested by the brain. This will always be diagonally. So instead of orthogonal preference, for a Roach Queen, brains have strong diagonal preference. If it can't, then okay, so they think of getting closer as being orthogonal and getting farther away as being diagonal. Sure. If it can't, then it tries to move in the closest vertical direction. Then it tries the closest horizontal direction. It looks more to me like it's saying, okay, if I'm here and I'm a roach, I want to go this way. Therefore, brain tells me to... So it flips the X and Y and tells me to step into this tar blob. Then I'm a Roach Queen. I see a brain's telling me to step into a solid wall, therefore I'm going to revert to my own instincts and act like an unbrained Roach Queen for a turn and go here. But then that's not true for this turn. Why do you do this? Okay, what would I expect? Tell me that one more time. It doesn't remember my place. Brain Roach Queens. If the queen would have been told to move vertically. Okay, the brain looks at the first move that it would try giving the Roach Queen if she were a brained roach. Therefore... Right, a brained roach. here would move south. So therefore, you would be ordered to move north, but it changes its mind and says, no, that's an orthogonal, therefore I will diagonal toward the center line. Yeah, you're still wishing to be told orthogonal north, so you're just going to zigzag around that center line. Okay, sure. Got it. So one more time, the reason that the behavior is different on this turn is because Beether is here. If I stepped south, yeah, you would diagonal toward the center line, but here you do that weird slide. And it's north instead of east because of vertical preference. Okay. Is this relevant to anything? Well, I guess one question occurs, what if there's a gel baby here? How would I engineer that? Now, if there is a gel baby here, and here, then yes, those two would be stuck on each other forever. Because yeah, brains don't know how to pathfind monsters around other monsters. Okay, yeah, so configuration I desire is gel baby here and here while Roach Queen is there. Wow, how am I going to do that? Okay, so I got one idea of what the evil eye might be for. That could be a remote activation mechanism for this plate. So I could set up something like... Okay, once again, I'm going to just kill these two, so they're not in my way. I could set up something like... Oh, wait, no, you're brained. Never mind. So, no, that won't work at all. Okay, never mind. I was thinking I could have you, like, in a little corner here. I'd be up here doing things to the gel babies. I'd step south, you would, like, happily slide over there onto that plate. The way you're facing is not convenient for such a thing. Also, I'd be on the wrong side of the Roach Queen, so I have to be down here while gel babies are held in these two places, holding still? What's going to cause them to do that? Like, if I could go invisible for a moment or something... Oh, I see what's going to cause them to do that. I don't need invisibility. I got trapdoors. Okay, so you're being kind of a pest here. Evil Eye, I'm not yet sure what you're for. But what I do spot is a couple of friendly paths that if I stuck a gel baby, let's say I'll insert one... how will I do this? By getting killed, apparently. Alright, so you just go away. Let's do the single first. Here we go. Now, if I'm sitting here-ish, look where you go. Here, let's be just here. Okay, so one turn off. Oh, okay, right, of course. I need to drop the outermost. Yeah, I'm not thinking this right. Okay, I think I've spotted the main mechanism now. Yeah... Sure, alright, I'm gonna have to make a different trapdoor path here, but the concept still stands. That with a gel baby coming from this direction, it will land in the right place, and I can see what the Roach Queen does. She moves east, okay. And if there had been a gel baby here, she would have held still. So that was exactly the right number of turns, going from here to do this with one single gel baby and have everything just line up all happy. So perhaps I'm doing that up here, and over here where I know to have more trapdoors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here I can set up maybe some amount of like long winding path for a gel baby to just be stuck Ah, and I think I might know what the evil eye is for. That's for just, like, temporary disposal of gel babies. Yeah, okay, here we go. I found a job for you, and it's fine to drop these trapdoors, I'm gonna say. So I'm just gonna stick you over here. Let's stick both of you on it. Let's see, where do I want to be exactly for this? This is not really gonna work. But maybe I can engineer... There we go. Okay, so you two will be cooperative as long as I don't go outside that diagonal. Now, that's... let's just call that good enough for now. Let's see, where did I go? How did I... What did I do to make that happen? I had some cool move that, like, split these apart? Well, I could do... Okay. I'm gonna try and get him a little farther away. So, like, you're there. Now I only have one pest here. And since I have a speed potion, I might just be able to do something good. Ouch. See, that's not quite it, but it's pretty close. Like, what I want is this. But I won't have that. Or will I? That somehow kind of worked. There we go. Okay. Okay, so checkpoint. Good checkpoint here. Yeah, so you two are waylaid until I do a certain action. Now, with the speed potion, can I get up here and drop this without summoning you? Yes, of course, because of the way the path is broken. Okay. Now, I might want to keep an express route up here. Yeah, okay, so I'll probably insert one gel baby from this way, and another one in, like, I guess ideally, like, here-ish? Okay, so let's try laying out a long path. It should look something like... What would it look like? Like, it doesn't have to be horrifically long. I can maybe engineer a thinner path if I'm careful about it. Right, I do need to drop those, so I might as well drop these. Okay, that's starting to look like the path I want. There we go. That seems functional. Okay, so I would stick the gel baby here, drop this, get the other one up here quickly, and hope that's enough time. That does not look like enough time to me. But maybe it is. I'll try it. So let's see, for that, I think I'm gonna want a temporary holding space for still one of the babies. So let's say I did that, and then... Ooh. That did the job. Okay, so you're stuck there. Great. Close to where you need to be. Okay. You are on your way. Other cable rotation would have been better there. Gets me closer to where I need to be. Alright, so tell me about this timing. It looks like I have more than enough time, so now it's just a matter of synchronization. So I was 1, 2, 3 turns too early on this one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 turns early on that one, and those are non-accelerated. So what that would mean is waiting here for 22 of my turns, I think. However, I need to account for the other adjustments, so that was actually too many. So subtract the 3 of these, which makes 6, so I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 backing up should add up. Because after this I have to wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my turns. Hey, look at that magic! There we go! Oh, that was satisfying. Doing some math here! Alright. Well, I'm happy with the way that worked out. Cool. Good room. I was a little worried for a while, but in the end it worked out. Okay, yeah, given the way these rooms go, I'm not stepping into another one right now, but it looks like there probably is just one left in this lemon, and then we'll be able to see a new level. That'll be exciting. I'll see you then.